I wanted to show you guys something today, and it's in this box, but I'm not going to show you right now. Let's go for a little ride, and then I'll show you what I got right here. It's pretty cool. Come on. All right, I'm going to need a bigger bag. We are in Wilmington, Ohio. Figured we'll take a little ride around, see what's going on here. We're currently at the public library. I have way too much stuff, as usual. This is the neck rig that I've messed around with, and I think it works pretty good. I just never accounted for doing this in the middle of summer where it's super hot like it is today. So this thing just locks in here. This is how I get that low shot from down here. And you just kind of guesstimate where you want it to point. Let's see what's going on around this town. Thought this would be a good place to start. The Wilmington Public Library. It doesn't look as old. They made it look like retro old. Doesn't look that old. I'm a connoisseur of old buildings, as it were. Let's see what the downtown looks like. I honestly tried to get out of the house and get rolling around 8:30 in the morning. It is currently 5 something, maybe even 6. Oh, it's 6 o'clock. So it's taken me all day to get everything set up and get going, but here we are. This is the first time I've actually been able to ride around with my GPS on. And I know at first I thought, no, this is fun. I don't want to know where I'm going, but it's hard to keep track of where I've been and stuff. So all these little towns, I'm a big fan of the classic brick paintings on the old buildings. And it seems like all these old towns just have just the same classic downtown area. Got a little popo in front of us. I don't know why I'm whispering. I think I want to turn left here. Whoa, look at this. Now we're talking. What in the world? Look at that building. I don't even understand that. Where do they, like these some of these towns just have the craziest buildings in their downtown. Look at that thing. Sheesh. Let's go over here and I'm gonna turn on my brake-free light since we're stopping and going and stuff. Funny thing is, I think I have actually been out here a long time ago. Because I'd venture out and try to see different places. It just locks on back there. Oh, we got a little Grom coming. We'll give him a little wave. How we doing? All right. Kind of a bummer to get into towns like this because most of the places close up around 4 o'clock, so we're not going to be able to stop anywhere. But that's fine. We're here to ride. We're not here to stop. All right, so we're on the road again. We're cruising. Trying to just get some air. I want to check out some of this stuff, but there's like cars just up my rear. Get out of here. Circle back. All right. It's a combination of wanting to check out the little town, but also get some air so I can actually breathe. I really need to get a summer jacket. I know I talked about that in my last vlog. I showed you these earplugs I got. I'm loving them. They're great. I think they're pretty cheap for 2 sets. I mean, not bad. All right, let's try this again. Little rerun. Oh yeah, no traffic. It's kind of like the Truman Show. Just circle around and suddenly no traffic. Looks like I missed a garage sale maybe. Yeah, look at this little place. It's a cool little place. What the heck is that? Is that someone's house? That would have been a cool little restaurant. It looks like they're not open anymore though. Oh, we got some traffic coming. Let's get down and out of here. Yeah, when I'm in little towns like this is when I want to turn on my helmet brake-free light. I mentioned in my last video, I paid for all this stuff. None of this stuff's sponsored or anything. I just, yeah, when I'm stopping and going, I like to have a little extra light eye level. Look at this building. This is wild. Crazy. So is that the whole town? Let's check out. Ooh, now we get some of this. Nope. This is a little game I like to play called Is It a Driveway or Is It a Road? Looks like a driveway. Well, that's the little downtown of Wilmington. I'm sure I missed a couple spots, but for now, I'm gonna follow my GPS and we're gonna head on out to our destination, which is by the lake. Looks like it's about 12 minutes away. All right, check out these houses, kind of cool. Look at that. Kind of neat. Ooh. If you watch my other moto vlogs that I made, I appreciate it. I mentioned in those that it's a little difficult in my area to ride and talk just because there's just so much straightaway in between cool stuff. So this one I edited a little bit more. I'm gonna cut out all the boring stuff, especially all these stoplights I keep getting stuck at, so you guys can experience just the fun of the trip. Might be a little bit shorter than the actual full-length trip that I'm on. See, and just like that, it's magic. You don't have to sit at those lights as long as I do. It's the magic of video editing. So this is the first time I've ever ridden with my phone on a mount. Whoa. And I mean, it is what it is, I guess. It's a phone on a motorcycle. My buddy Alex, he uses his all the time, and so if he doesn't have any problems with it, I guess it should be fine. I don't know what I'm expecting. I guess I was expecting a lot more dampening. You can kind of see it jumping around, but my zoom lens is already acting up anyways, so I figured how bad can this be, right? Give it a try. Oh, is this us? Oh boy. That was a drastic stop. I checked my mirrors. And I'm watching this phone right now. It is bouncing. I'm just not used to having my phone on like that. So if I dial this in right, there should be a lake back here. So depending on when this video gets edited and uploaded, I had a chance to go down to Deals Gap, the Tail of the Dragon, on the Honda Monkey Bike, and I'm hoping to get that video out. I'll do a little spoiler right now. It rained, and we ended up leaving early, and we rode it. We rode it when it was sunny and dry, and then the storms came and we had to ride back in the rain. If you want to watch that, be sure to check the link in the description if that's already online, and if you don't see that video, it'll be up soon, so be sure to subscribe and follow along. It was really fun, and I'll tell you, I'm missing those roads, especially when I'm riding down these long straight roads right here in Ohio. I mean, it's still fun just to get out and ride, but it's like a roller coaster down there. Like it is just so fun. Guess I'll save the rest of the conversation about that trip for that video, so be sure to look for it. But the funny thing is, just because of just the weather here in Ohio and the logistics of how I had my bike dropped off, it's been about almost a month and a half since I've ridden it last. I think I go left here. It looks like there's a checkpoint. That's not where I want to go. I don't even know where I'm at here. Let me see here what's going on. This might be private. Wow, guys, it is hot, my man. Maybe we'll go check it out and see. Oh, vehicle pass. Oh boy, I didn't know. Hello, I've never been out here before. I didn't realize this is like a pay thing. Is there any other access besides this place that is just to, I could like see the lake without having to pay?
I'll just give you a temporary pass.
Thanks. Do I need to bring this back or anything? Okay. All right, thanks. All right. There we go, guys. We're in. You don't know if you don't go, right? You got to ask. So that's cool. That's probably really common. I'm just such a wuss. I never do stuff like this, so. But let's see where this is. That's the playground, cabins, natural center. Because I want to show you guys that thing that I talked about earlier in the video. I didn't forget. I hope you didn't. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, so this is a whole campsite. I never really got into the campground thing. It just seems kind of crazy to go out into wilderness and then be jam-packed tighter than if you're just living out in the suburbs, you know? But what we're trying to do is get down to the lake at least so I can see some water. Ooh, I see the water, it's peaking. I see some peaking water. Well, what do we have here? Now this kind of seems cool. I mean, it definitely would be a little warm. So this is like the tent camping. I mean, I'm not totally against these types of things. I just have never done it. I grew up with some woods behind my house, and so it seemed kind of weird to just go and camp somewhere where there's tons of people everywhere. But it's kind of cool. I just wanted to see some of the water. See what's going on down here. Oh, I guess that's why they put that blockade up, so you don't run off into the water there. All right. Look at that. Big old lake. Yeah, that's a big old lake. Should I jump off the dock? What do you think? No? Okay. Maybe next time. So what I was trying to find was a place that I could park for a second. It would be kind of nice to have some shade. Let's see here for a second. This might be pretty cool. You get the background there with the lake. I think this will be a good spot. Let's see what this pass says. 7:15 temporary pass. What time is it? Oh, expiration 7:15. We got time. It's only 6:30.
Wheels on gravel, hum a tune, ain't it funny? This Honda monkey, it's my buddy. Monkey bite, take me there.
Quick little tripod. The only problem with this, it doesn't have tilt, so I can't tilt the camera. So you just kind of have to, whatever you get, or you have to sort of adjust the camera like this before you tighten it down. All right, guys, this is what I wanted to show you, and it was worth the wait. What we have here is exactly what you'd expect. Corn on the cob. Or is it? What we have here is the corny phone, a harmonica corn on the cob. How can I not buy this when I saw it in the thrift store? The corny phone. This is from the 1960s, and it's a harmonica corn on the cob. Let's give it a try. And they just think I'm eating corn, but I'm over here just jamming. So that's cool. I can't wait to break this out at Thanksgiving dinner, so I got to learn how to play it. Thanks for watching, guys. I don't know if I'm going to do more of these motovlogs, so leave a comment if you like this one, and maybe I will. I'm trying to make them a little bit more fun. So this one had a little bit more editing just to cut it down, get to the good stuff. But be sure to leave a comment and subscribe if you want to see more. This is one of the reasons I got the little back rack on this thing, is so I can mount my camera rigs. So I can clamp on here, and then I just send this down, and that's how I get that shot that's like this when I'm riding. I think it looks kind of cool. But I usually only set this up when it's on back roads and like a closed course. I don't really like sending this out like that. So that'll hold there. And like I said, I'm not going too far, and it's on this closed course back here, just to get a little extra B-roll. All right, let's go for a cruise. Whoa, look at that shot, guys. Now, this is something that I've been trying to experiment with as far as how to deal with this lens flare. And you can see where it splits. And I wonder if that's better. Nope, see, that's not better. Guess we'll just do that. That looks so cool. So let's see here if I kind of maybe just do that. Maybe just block it. Maybe if I block the sun. There, look at that. Yeah, that'll be nice. Okay, I'm gonna cruise like that.